1.4 billion years, meaning that this object was formed less than 400 million years after the Big Bang. However, due to the constant expansion of the universe, today's distance to GN-Z11 is approximately 32 billion light-years. One may argue that the speed with which it recedes exceeds the speed of light, but it does not clash with the special theory of relativity, as it isn't the matter that is receding, but the space between the two objects is growing larger. This object is supposedly one of the very first galaxies and is likely to be the closest stellar cluster to the edge of the observable universe. If man were able to freely travel from one world to another, it is in that galaxy that we might find out about the genesis of our world in more detail. What we call the meta-galaxy is likely to have started to expand immediately on its birth. In theory, the boundaries of the meta-galaxy may well reach the cosmic singularity. That is, it may show us what the world had been like before the Big Bang, but in practice it is relic radiation that is the limit to the observable. It is this radiation that is emitted by the furthermost object in the universe to have been observed in contemporary science. This radiation poses something like a barrier for our vision. It came about approximately 380,000 years after the Big Bang. That is, at the time when the universe cooled off sufficiently for atoms to emerge. In plain English, it is similar to an image of space in its childhood, where it is depicted before the formation of the first stars. It is likely that the universe stretches infinitely beyond this barrier, and it is there that its hypothetical boundaries are to be found. The objects beyond this barrier are referred to in a number of ways: multiverse objects, parallel universe objects, to name but two. Science today is incapable of defining these bodies with any detail. However, assuming that the universe carries on expanding, we may conclude that the objects we're able to observe now are sooner or later going to disappear from our field of vision. If the accelerating expansion of the universe continues indefinitely, the galaxies beyond our supercluster are sooner or later going to recede beyond the horizon as a result, thus becoming invisible to us. Any form of communication beyond the boundaries of the observable universe will be rendered impossible, and any contact between the objects will be lost. The Earth, the Solar System, the Milky Way and our supercluster will be mutually observable, whereas the rest of the universe will recede in the distance. There may be hypothetical worlds beyond the regions observable to us. They originate as a result of phase transitions of physical vacuum. Alternatively, there may be objects forming out of irregularities of relic radiation located closest to the particle horizon. The question of multiverse objects remains a bone of contention among scientists, prompting an overwhelming number of pseudo-scientific guesses. Be it as it may, most researchers see eye to eye as to the infinity of our universe, although they interpret it in different ways. Some of them claim our world to be multidimensional, which makes our three-dimensional universe merely one of its layers. Others are inclined to believe in the theory of a multi-universe, with us as a minuscule fraction of an infinite multitude, whereas there may be a portal to other worlds beyond the observable area of the universe.